Well, nonetheless, of it being the last heat, these guys are up against every single little bit of fight that they have in them. These heats are the most important of their year.
This year, however, a couple of ninths in Big 10,000s. Bolito and Aracera put him in that 19th position. Taking a look there of S.Kennedy on his first wave. He's been in one championship tour competition. That would have been the Hurley Pro at Trestles way back in 2015. Here's T.David, our Tahitian representative. And T.David, power surfer. And pops a little air right there.
And then David from French Polynesia. Little two-stager off the corner. And then looks to eye up a little bunny hop on the inside. Brings it home.
Right behind him, S.Bailey winds up, cracks the lip, pumps off the bottom again, and just showing some great flow through those sections, S.Bailey.
I love the way he attacks it. The big Tahitian did the same. Wait till the end. S.Bailey drops in on the replay off the bottom. Beautiful bottom turn. Set up a great open face snap right there. Chucks it around for the last one. Nice drift to the tail to finish.
In the next heat, and so yeah, that's just the plan, and hopefully I can keep it rolling and keep getting one more heat close to the qualification.
Well, the guys in the booth are still frothing over your air, and you just put out a video part. Is that strategic timing with this event and everyone having eyes on the North Shore? It was just a project you had been working on, and it came to fruition when it did.
Well, I've been working on it like pretty much all year.
It's a great run for him, and he's an amazing hope for American surfing.
Here's another American coming off the bottom, I.Crane, hooking off the top and snaps it. Part of that San Clemente surf crew along with Griffin Colapinto. I.Crane had an impressive showing in his opening round here in the heat 16, however, but plenty of time remaining, 19 minutes and 53 seconds. As we look at S.Kennedy, snaps off the top, and that layback was one maneuver.
And I feel like there's a sense of rhythm or something in there that he's trying to find again. I mean, he's here though. He's in the 10,000. He's right where he needs to. Oh, whoa, that was not good right there. Oh, that was really unfortunate. It was hard on both parties. It looked like I.Crane was engaged in a paddle battle with this man, Bailey, on the way back out.
S.Bailey lip glide through that section, wide off the bottom, and hooks it off the top. Back up into the lip again to combo up the finish leader, and look at the good S.Kennedy behind him, carving through that turn. Stu has to punch through the back, as that was all the opportunity that wave had to offer for Kennedy.
Getting some great turns in, but they're just one at a time. You need to get a couple combinations for Stu, put some numbers up on the board.
I.Crane aims for the lip and tags it off the bottom again, and another tag for the San Clementian as he bails out. 5.13 would put him into second place and room for advancement, but we're waiting on a few more numbers, and that requirement is probably going to be heightened a bit after S.Kennedy, who's currently in second place, locks in a couple more scores.
Ian off the bottom, looking at that lip line, times it perfectly. Second one kind of let him down a bit as it pushed over on him.
Good. Our friends at Surfline are giving us some favorable prognosis on the next couple of days.
I think
of
I saw
swell
it
here.
Into the orange on Friday.
Orange means good. It's going to be more northwest. T.David wants to be a part of finals day, and he's going to need to perform here.
David, big fella, looking a little bit more syrupy. Power surfer, finishes off.
Going complete, S.Bailey right behind him. And Bailey off the bottom, off the top. And he's been looking completely unrattled and solid as he illustrates that.
It's nice and clean, super powerful. Sully's going to get the better of it, I think. with a beautiful turn. This one's vertical right here, slam right up in the corner. And then he down the line to speed line float to drop out.
Float maneuver on the toilet bowl. Stu Kennedy winding up and cracking the lip there. Again, Stu, long bottom turn and another vicious hack off the top and meets that oncoming section with a vengeance. Stu Kennedy is coming and bringing his game. B. Durbridge likes it.
First turn, nice and quick. Did not full release, but beautiful. Speed gouge. That one straight through the corner. A lot of spray, and then finished really strong. Really like that. Looks like live action.
I.Crane, live action carving off the top on the backhand. You can see the wave sucking up on the inside here. He meets it with a tail throw on the backhand and bounces back for yet another maneuver. So, nice exchange. And if there's going to be 4 scores owed to us by the judges, so we're going to be waiting on that score. Another look, I.Crane.
Nice little corner there to hit the first turn. Comes off the bottom, finds a little cutback zone, couple buckets out the back, and closes out on the inside with a nice little tail drift. So some great surfing.
Crane needing something.
6-6-1.
And they're not going to find it there.
He's gotten some distance away from his opponents at the moment. If he could just get a little something to show up for him down there on the line.
To give up because Stu Kennedy's in line ahead of him with third priority and utilizes that priority. Gaffs that, gets a little release there and pulls the board back underneath him, and you can see how shallow.
Dude took from I.Crane because he had priority and a little float, and then does a little slam into the corner. And it's so shallow right there. Literally inches deep.
Toilet bowl section has become at low tide. S.Bailey just going for the sky there and has to.
That was fun.
It was fun, wasn't it?
I love that.
Take to T.David's liking with first priority, but it's going to be Stu Kennedy who's going to continue to surf through here, carving through a turn. Back up into the lip, throws some fins out the back on turn number 2 before ducking out.
I think that goes all the way back to boxing. That's where that one originated.
Wow.
Yep.
Coming out with me ions and boxing, and T.David's coming at us with a couple of snaps off the top. Needs a big number, however. He's putting up a great effort. Maybe a little too little, a little too late. I.Crane, however, can turn this heat for himself, and he's on his way. A couple of nice backhand bashes and continues with some great rhythm through the inside here. Crane looking for a 7.34. It's a pretty hefty number, Strider. Still waiting for scores for I.Crane. He's got time to sign some signatures on the beach. Crane coming in a 6.47, Strider. You are right, not enough for I.Crane. He is eliminated from competition along with T.David. S.Bailey on your screen. We're going to see him again when we resume competition here at the Hawaiian Pro. Along with Stu Kennedy, we're going to take a break. But when we come back, we're going to have the WSL post show with Strider, myself, and Ross Williams going to join us.